So I had a whole video made about these Öhlins and installing these on my bike. So according to Suspended by Smarty, that this shock here, you start on the right, and this shock here gets adjusted to match this side. He said that it was tolerance differences in manufacturing, but Rack and Pull Industries claim that it's just not aligned properly. So they make this item here called the missing link. What you would need to do is pull your shocks off, measure so they're even on this side and that side by installing this up where the old link was. You replace the non-adjustable link with this link, and once you have this straight, then they claim that this is now aligned. In my original video, I adjusted this, I think it was 1.5 turns to fit. Now I'll have to turn that back 1.5 turns because they'll be even. The Öhlins made a huge difference over stock. I mean, I can't say enough about these. These are fantastic. I still, in the corners, had a little bit of wobble. Now I thought it was the front, and it very well may be. I haven't addressed the front yet. In previous videos, we put in the street isolators from M3, and now we're going to put this missing link in. So these here had a lot of thread locker on them, so that's what I'm going to put on here. I already screwed up. So with that, he does send these washers that will go in here. So I have not adjusted this at all, so it may not fit on the first shot. Yeah, so it's already out of alignment almost, because this is closed all the way. So this engine has to shift over this way. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna pull these shocks off, and then we'll work on that from there. Okay, so I removed the rear shocks. I got the missing link installed. This side, we are at 13 5/16, and the other side is at 13 3/8. So it's like a 16th out. Now it was more evident that there was a difference in here when I was putting these shocks in. Now when I set this up perfectly, I'm gonna have to adjust them shocks also. Hopefully I won't have to turn the missing link that far, and lock it down and set it. So I can hear the I can hear the wheel moving on the paper back here when I'm turning it, because I can hear it sliding one way or the other as I was turning the missing link. I'm gonna remeasure this right now. We'll see what we got. I think I did like 6 turns there. So we're still at 13 5/16. As of yet, it's not really moving. I'm curious if my Mad Monkey Motorsports street isolators are having something to do with that. I may need to loosen these up. Mad Monkey does mention that if you are going to install anything else with this product, you need to contact him. All right, so to get, now remember, this number isn't what you'll get, because there's no shocks in here. It's sitting on the lift, but from here, the center of this hole, I have 13 5/16. And now I have that on both sides. I did have to loosen up this motor mount. That front motor mount is already loose still because of my adjustments that I was making. And now that can be locked down, and then you check the measurements again. All right, so now what I need to do is these nuts on here, you lock these down. These rod ends have flats on them, so you can back this up to lock that down. The other one, same thing, has a flat, so you can lock it down. All right, I'm gonna get that locked down, and then I'm gonna double check everything. Now it's just a matter of putting the shocks back on and adjusting that left side. Okay, so those are at that setting, which is almost all the way bottomed out. I know you can adjust them up if you want to get a little bit more height, which is a possibility in the future. But now this one is at the exact same height, and it went on smooth. Went on very nicely. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thanks.